Well, let's see the caster's back to her chipper self. Wait, what? The foxtail priestess dances around the room. This normally dreary room seems to be bathed in brilliant colors. Hold on a second. Did she just blurt out something incredibly important? Wow, she even repeated herself. But seriously, is this really okay? Also, I thought that when a servant finally revealed their true name, it'd be a bit more awe-inspiring. I mean, after all the build-up leading to the big climax, shouldn't there be more fanfare, explosions, something? With that cat, I mean, Tamamo no Mai climbs up onto the desk and strikes a heroic pose, finger pointed at me. Her enthusiasm is probably representative of every servant when they reveal their true name, but as she's having so much fun, I figure why point that out. It'd be complicated to explain exactly why I think this. Her smile confirms my suspicions. Now that I know her name, I can see her entire life unfold in my mind. Tamamo no Mai, the fox spirit that was said to be the catalyst of a rebellion within the imperial court. If I'm remembering properly, it usually involves something involving a succession crisis. That is her true name. We actually figured out Caster's actual name. Let's go. Alright, Tamamo. Let's do this. Tamamo's enthusiasm has me so pumped up that my hands clench into fists of their own accord. She's right, our battle with Julius has now truly begun. We don't have much time left, but when we next meet, we will get the better of him. That's right, we have her name. We now have Caster's actual name. From this point onwards, I will be using her name in any... Well, I won't be using it in title, but I will be using it in the description if I have to, so... You better be ready for that. Let's see if she has anything. See if Tamamo has anything else to say. Jeez. Oh. Same thing. Alright, we better go check the Matrix. First things first, our opponent. A second strike isn't needed. A second strike isn't needed. This was the second name given to one of the strongest practitioners of Kung Fu in Baji Quan history. Considered to be the ultimate master of Baji Quan, it is said that this person was able to take the life of his opponents with a single gentle touch. I don't know much about Baji Quan. All I know is that it's apparently the martial art, the shotgun of Eastern martial arts, where you need to get up real close, but if you do, it's destructive. Alright, now then, new info here. This skill involves the use of the infamous Killing Stone of Nasu. After her death, Tamamo no Mai's spirit began to haunt the area around this stone and also imbued it with a terrible curse that killed any creature that came near it. Originally located in the Nasu highlands of Tochigi Prefecture, the stone was shattered by a virtuous monk by the name of Geno, who then scattered the three pieces then scattered the pieces across 3 places in Japan. It is believed that the shards of the rock evolved into fox spirits, known in Japanese as Kisune and Inukami. The legends go on to say that these newly born spirits were bound by familiars by wizards powerful enough to establish contracts with the divine. Alright. The sacred rituals of the Dakini goddesses. The ritual... Actually, no, wait. I didn't show this one. This skill allows them to create a reality tailored specifically to their skills as a magus. Unfortunately for Tamamo no Mai, her personality is ill-suited for the task of manipulating reality, and she has great difficulty even creating a small-scale crafting studio for creating minor amulets and other types of low-level talismans. For the record, you unlock this matrix thing is something you get from the beginning, and that's why I didn't reveal it, because, oops, they left her name in. And I don't want to give that away too early. Maleficium. I think if Maleficium... I don't know how to pronounce it. The sacred rituals of the Dakini goddesses. The rituals confer the abilities to perform such actions as foretell the time and place of one's death and manipulate the hearts and minds of both men and women. Due to a number of very harsh lessons impressed upon her in her past, Tamamo no Mai no longer makes use of her still formidable skills in these areas. Transformation. This refers to the abilities of either changing one's appearance or borrowing the physical form of another. As a Kisune, or fox spirit, Tamamo no Mai is able to alter her appearance and even special species at will. However, due to a traumatizing event in a past incarnation that resulted in her death and temporary damnation, she rarely if ever uses this ability. Here we go. In the final years of the Heian period, there was a beautiful courtesan in service to the Emperor Toba, known as Tamamo no Mai. Born Misukume, she first entered the court as a servant at the age of 18, but quickly became a well-respected lady and a favorite of the Emperor herself due to her incredible beauty and the depth of her intelligence. One second. While the stories became somewhat murky on this point, the most widely accepted theory is that an itinerant fortune teller reaching Emperor Toba's court discovered Tamamo no Mai's true identity as a 9-tailed fox spirit. Tamamo no Mai was denounced as the cause of the Emperor's lingering illness and was driven out of the palace and onto the plains of Nasu, where she was killed trying to defend herself against an army of 80,000 soldiers sent by the Emperor. While no one knows exactly what happened to her afterward, it is believed that she was transformed into the legendary killing stone. Oh, fun fact, that stone actually apparently broke earlier this year in February. Yeah. Apparently the locals then set up a small ritual festival. Something. Okay? I forget the details. Also, I know this game has mentioned that Kisune is fox spirit, but actually it's just the translation. It's literally just the translation of the word fox. No, seriously. Apparently, though, it could also be used to mean something along the lines of arrive in slumber? At least that's something I've heard. What do I know about them? Let's see, they're Kisune. Let's see, they're foxes that have the ability to take human form. They basically don't have to worry about old age. In fact, they'll actually grow more tails and get more powerful as they get strong, as they age. It's about it takes about 1,000 years for them to gain all 9 tails. That's how many they can have, up to 9. Let's see, and they're known to be tricksters and romantics. Sometimes they'll mess around with humans, either just because it's silly, because they actually want to ruin somebody's day. Other times they're romantics that actually end up falling in love with a human, usually a male, usually a male human. Regarding that whole romantic thing, if they get outed as a Kisune, they usually actually will leave, though notably Caster didn't even try and hide that from the beginning. Other times they're divine messengers. They're to perform acts of goodwill. Also, they do share some similarities with succubi, i.e. being, like, in person, even the more prudish of fox spirits are usually more comfortable with some stuff than your average human would be. Also, any kid they have with human will actually be human, but they apparently do gain some some stuff from the fox parent. If I'm remembering correctly, it's the eye color, an increased lifespan, and a natural aptitude for magic. If I'm remembering properly. That's what I've heard regarding Kisune. Honestly, they don't seem a lot out of place in like an episode of Star Trek. Seriously, they're... Or like Doctor Who. Seriously. Also, oh yeah, they hold grudges rather easily, but they also will try their hardest to repay debts. So I think the implication is that they've also got a good memory. Hopefully I'm remembering that right. Anyways, let's go into the arena.